I am healthy and I want to talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More, and I just got my health results back and I want to talk about it. So, as you guys know, a week ago or so, it wasn't even a couple weeks ago, it was a week ago, I set out to get my blood work done because I am on a bodybuilding journey, and it is very important when you are doing anything health related to at least know what your baseline health markers are. So, we've talked about this plenty of times on this podcast, but I'm going to give you guys a little refresher course. Is that getting your blood work done means checking not only on the stuff that your doctor typically will check on, which is like your cholesterol, um, your kidneys, basically any sort of basic function that could indicate that there's something wrong. However, I also encourage people to also get blood work done that includes their hormones. So their progesterone, their testosterone, their thyroid. Getting all of this other stuff done gives a more in-depth look at what is going on with your body internally and how all of those things are impacted by working out, being on a diet, rest, all of these things that happen to your body. And so, even if you do not have an idea of what to do with this information, at least you have the information to set a baseline. Because even if nothing is wrong with you, quote unquote, like even if you feel fine, even if you feel okay, having this information, you will know maybe in 6 months you're like, man, I feel like shit and it's not going away. You can retest yourself and then see if there's any shift in those markers to be like, oh, you know what? I'm usually at this level and now I'm testing at another level. Let me address that to see if that fixes the problem. So I'm a very big proponent on getting your blood work done. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you don't know what's going on with your body, how are you trying to do anything with your body? You could be stopping yourself from making progress. You could be stopping yourself from feeling the best you've ever fucking felt in your life by checking your blood work. Okay, so now that I've lectured you enough, this is what I have been doing for the past couple of years. So I know what my baseline levels are. I know what I'm supposed to feel like when I'm at different levels. I know what I look like. I know how I act. I know how I respond at the gym. All this wonderful stuff. I even know when I'm not losing weight, what the fuck is going on with my body and what I need to do to fix it. So, yes, I got my blood work done. And you know what came back? Absolutely nothing. Perfectly healthy. I'm doing okay. And I say this a month ago, I stopped taking all of my multivitamins, my supplements, and all the wonderful support that I had been taking. Why did I do that? Because your girl went a little crazy. Okay. I was doing like maybe 16 pills a day. And like one day, I just stopped myself from putting that handful of pills in my mouth. And I'm like, why the fuck am I taking this? Like, what is actually going on with my body? Because I started taking all this stuff after I had started my bodybuilding journey. So I was thinking, I'm like, why am I taking this? Like, do I need to actually fucking take this? Like, I don't even know. Now, don't get me wrong, there are certain ones that I still believe that everybody should be taking, which are multivitamins, protein, probiotics, prebiotics. Those things I definitely believe that people should, but it is good to know what the fuck is going on with your body at every sort of stage. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop taking them. I'm going to see where I'm at because I've been taking vitamin D for God knows how long because my doctor once said that I had low vitamin D. But knowing what I know now, I'm like, what were my actual levels? I couldn't tell ya. I couldn't tell you, do I still need it? I mean, something like a vitamin D deficiency, probably I still need it, but I don't know. And then the other thing is a low iron. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, I've been taking an iron supplement. Is it working? So, I got all my health markers back. Turns out I had an elevated level of iron. How do you fix that? You go donate blood, which, you know what? I'm telling you guys, donate blood. donating blood is super, super, super important. They have like a, a lack, a need, a major deficiency in people who are donating blood. So fucking donate blood. So here we are moving forward. And I have that information in my hand. Now, what does that mean? Okay. Now I can start incorporating things as I see fit. Okay. One, what will I do with the vitamin D? So the vitamin D, I mean, I'm going to monitor it and I'm going to see because it did go down, but it's still within normal range. Now, moving forward, if it continues to move down, then I know, okay, I should get back on the vitamin D. Same thing with the iron. If the iron goes to normal levels, great, I'm good. The other things like my hormones, they were perfectly fine and within range. And now there's this thing called hormone optimization. Because what happens when you start doing your blood work is that you get this range that is like, and I'm throwing these numbers out. These are not the fucking numbers that you need to be paying attention to. But let's say that you're testing your testosterone for men, you're testing your estrogen for women, you're testing whatever, your thyroid, and they give you a range of like between 2 and 10. If you're between 2 and 10, you're healthy. Okay. But let's say that you're 2.1. Okay. At that point, yes, you are on the low level. But what if you could feel like a fucking superhuman if you were at an 8? What if you could feel with so much energy, better sleep, better hunger cues? Like, what if you could reach that number? Because I tell you this, doctors ain't going to do shit if you're still at a 2.1. Like, there might be some doctors these days that will support you and be like, you know what, maybe we could optimize that. But you have to find a really good fucking doctor who gives a shit about you and not just about the bottom line. Okay. So, what if you could be better at an 8? Okay. Again, these are made up fucking numbers. Okay. But this is the point, is that if you could just increase those hormones just a tiny little bit and make your quality of life better, why wouldn't you fucking do that? Why wouldn't you do that? So right now I'm looking at all the markers and seeing where could I be optimized, where could I be, and right now I'm sitting at a good place. None of these fucking extra supplements, okay, over the past month, removing them have moved me to a place where I'm just like, this is bad. I need to fucking fix this. Like, I feel great. So, but moving forward, I am going to be looking at, are these numbers moving? Are they dipping? Like, how do I feel? How's my sleep? How's my hunger? How is my performance at the gym? All of these things combined because it's very important. So I just did that. Now, what's the other side to this is getting regular routine checkups. So in my family history, we do have history of polyps in the colon. So I had to get a colonoscopy. Yes, I am sharing this with you guys. And, one of the best things about this experience was that they gave me the results right away. Perfectly healthy. So why did I have to do a colonoscopy at 40 years old? Because I have the health history. Usually you get a colonoscopy when you're in your 50s, but because I have the family history of the polyps, I have to get it when I'm 40. And now I have to get it every 5 years versus if I didn't have a family history, then it would be 50 every 10 years or whatever. But here we are. We have to do what we have to do, and we have to take care of ourselves. But knowing now that I got this done. I got my blood work done. I go to the dentist. I get my teeth checked. I do what I got to do. I can start from a place of, okay, my health journey, this is where I am. And it's just more information. Don't get me wrong. You can get bogged down with too much information. But having the information can inform you better with your decisions, with what you're doing. And it has freed my mind to know that I'm fucking healthy right now. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And so moving forward, I know what I need to look for. I now know what I can do, what I should do, what I won't do. And here we are. So you guys, I'm just happy that I am healthy. I am doing well. And colonoscopy suck. Okay. Love you guys. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Bye.